Trey Mosley for the introduction. We are indeed excited to welcome you to another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's our visitors and our home team. On the visiting sideline, their head coach. His squad hanging tough, 4-3 through 7 games. His counterpart on the other side, the coach of the home team. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go. So glad to have you with us. Mike Tirico next to Greg Olson here in the booth. And we are underway here on EA Sports. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. This crowd ready in anticipation. Their offense taking the field for the first time. They're led out by the man who won the national championship back at Ohio State. It's Will Howard.
Really solid all-around performance last week, Mike, and I think the biggest factor that led to the win is his ability to continue to protect the football. He executed the offense, ran it exactly how they designed all week in practice. Now, it might not have been earth-shattering performance statistically, but they got the win. If he can continue to play that style of ball, it's going to be a tough group to match up with.
At the 35-yard line.
From the 35, here's second down and a yard. They'll run with the second-round pick in the April draft. He's inside the 30.
I ain't catching.
And he will score. Touchdown, Shamrocks. That's his third rushing touchdown of the year. Fireworks right out of the gate here, Greg. It only takes 2 plays to put 6 on the board, and they do it with a big touchdown.
Mike, each week when we talk to teams, they emphasize how important it is to get off to a fast start. Well, this team, they took it to a new level. Second play of the game, big touchdown, they strike first.
Nevis, good on the extra point. And the Shamrocks are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead.
Harrison Nevis to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Now return coming from the 7. Oh, he's got room past the 30. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return.
All right, Mike, so the NFL is all about answering. So you give up an opening drive touchdown, you fall behind late to start the game, and then your special teams becomes the spark. And this is going to set your offense up with excellent field position to get back and tie this game.
So the visitors ready to go on offense here for the first time. They'll be led out by the young man in his second season in the NFL.
Here we have a guy, Mike, just really coming off a tremendous outing last week. It seemed like everything was working for him in that win. The early rhythm he was able to establish, he rode that to the final whistle. He had an answer for everything the defense threw at him. If he continues to stay one step ahead and continues to protect the ball at this rate, this is going to be a hard group to beat.
A pickup of 14 on that one. And that will be a first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
at the 17-yard line.
He'll drop to throw. The open man is Atkins. And he'll be out of bounds, but he has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It's first and goal.
First down, St. Louis.
Bellinger, the tight end, is the one in motion. He'll look to throw. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete.
Down in here in the low red zone, Mike, these windows are just so short. The field's a lot wider than it is deep, so it really changes the scheme and the progression of the quarterback, and nowhere really to go with the ball, and falls incomplete. A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and goal. Now they'll set up to throw. This one's broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down. Here's Braden Narvison now to try the field goal. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Blues are on the board. It's 7-3.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line. The Shamrocks offense going to take over now for the second time. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle. Then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll run it on the inside handoff. And he'll get the first down there, a pickup of about 5 yards.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
Now Howard on first down. And that one is incomplete. Penalty flag down, back in the backfield, in the area of holding. Broderick Jones, the former first-round pick,
still first down.
Guilty that time.
On the jump. Let's go.
They're going to go play action with Howard. The ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up second down. From the gun, it's Howard.
There it is.
That's to the left side and taken in by Smith. That's how to dig yourself out of the hole. A pickup of 18, much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up. Working out of the gun, here's Howard. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
And some nifty running on the return. Picked up some good yardage before he was taken down. The Blues offense ready for their second possession. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. on the handoff. And it's Allen. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down.
At the 33-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7.
Back to throw. Now, screen going to be set up for Davis. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. Good-looking screen play there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And a St. Louis first down.
A carry here for Allen. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
They'll look to throw.
That's it.
But it's incomplete.
Good shit, he holding everybody.
They just rushed that decision just a little bit downfield. I mean, it's one thing to trust your guy to make a play in tight coverage, but I think if he was a little bit more patient in his progression, there was an easier throw out there that wouldn't make him have to throw such a tight window ball and put his receiver in a tight spot.
He'll be stopped short of a first down.
Why you got that
will
seal on
necessitate
shit?
a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
On the top. Yeah, it's a
On
back.
fourth down, here's Logan Cook to punt. And great coverage on special teams to mark it down. Inside the 5-yard line. The Shamrocks offense ready to get back at it. They'll start from their own 4. Not a lot of room for error back here. It's first and 10. So the drive begins with a give to Johnson. And it'll be marked down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate. You can generate big plays on the ground.
60-some yards.
Everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Big play after big play to start this drive. 34 for that one.
Shit, he already over 100 yards total offense.
On that one, Mike, and it just seemed from up
in the
here
first
that not
quarter.
everyone on defense was on the same page, and the offense was able to take advantage of it. The defense has to clean things up here in a hurry, because if they don't, they could be in for a long day.
This might be a trouble. The offense, look at him, look at him.
Up the middle, and they'll move this one down
82
inside the 40-yard
yards.
line. It's a gain of 12 there. That's enough for a first down.
So this to be
Mike,
first.
you know the best time to pick up first downs is? On first downs. Don't wait for third down. We see it here.
He ain't
3
even,
plays in a row.
he ain't even
3
one
first
back.
downs
He's a
on
2
chunk
back.
plays, and this offense is rolling.
So after 1, 7-3 is our score. And EA Sports NFL Sunday
One back
returns
right there.
after this.
Oh, Sam, don't look too like Winston. I think they trying to turn that season around. They trying to turn that season around. It's a good AFC matchup.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Let's go. 19,
Out of the gun, it's Howard. He'll go left side here and complete this one.
Like that, like that.
First down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Howard ain't bullshit.
Ball on the 27. Here's second and a yard. They'll run. Johnson. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's
It's all
first
in the
down.
game.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on third down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in third down. I want to get all of my conversions on first and second down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly
Set
what
up,
they do
set
here.
up.
They
Don't
lead
tell
the
me.
ground game, and pick up the first down.
Powerful run, just
through the
shy
air,
of the goal
too.
line, but he has picked up the first down. It is first and goal.
He's took over this game. He has taken over this fucking game. Yeah, they're gonna go to the middle.
He's into the end zone. Touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Extra point try, forthcoming.
2 out of 3. 2 out of 3 with touchdown drives.
It's up and good.
Oh, St. Louis, which I don't do on y'all third drive.
14-3.
We trading field goals for touchdowns, man.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 3. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Blues offense getting set to get back to work. They trail now 14-3, so an 11-point deficit as they start things out with
about a man who's thrown 9 touchdowns in the last 2 games.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. So, from the 26-yard line, here's second down and 7. They'll turn and hand this one off. Running room hard to come by as he'll get ahead for a yard. McKellar Witherspoon up to make the tackle.
Good time, third down. It's all about the play call.
Now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Well, the run after catch is certainly nice, and they're definitely going to take it. But watch the savviness of the route running. Certain guys just have a better feel for running these slant routes than others, and it's a nice result.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he can hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down. He'll get this complete to Allen. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They gain 18 yards on that one.
You know, wow, Slovis is a good quarterback. Boy, he been doing this thing these last 2 games I seen him play.
Now again, on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
He's brought down at the 31. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
From the 31, here's second down and 3.
Here we go.
On the handoff, it is Allen. And he'll have enough to move the chains. He'll take this forward for about 3 yards.
A gain of 3 yards.
I think this second down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a third down and short. But there's no need for third down. He was able to get enough on second, and they get a fresh set of downs.
Allen gonna get it again. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
The 27-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9. Now this time they'll look to throw. That'll be caught by the running back Davis.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
They'll throw here on third and short yardage. That is brought in at 10. And they continue to churn out first downs. What a drive. It continues now with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 10-yard line.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball, winning on 3rd downs.
And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, St. Louis. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finish it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
That was an interesting drive out there. Late drive.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Shamrocks
This is global football.
and their running back set to go once
A
more.
lot of underrated players.
Try to establish some
They don't
tempo.
care. They making big
Start this
name
one
plays.
with 1st and 10.
Like they the superstars. Shit. Give it to Madden.
Off the play fake, here's Howard. He'll air it out, deep for Wilson. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete. Roman Wilson was the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down. Now, Howard. That's complete to Smith. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Let's go.
To the air. Howard. Flush to his
Right there.
He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. Howard to throw again.
There he is.
He's got the tight
There he
end,
is.
Luke Schoonmaker. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. Now this defense will use the 1st of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
28-yard line.
Okay, break.
Howard back to the air one more time. Quick throw taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called by the defense. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. On the ground, it's Johnson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
It's a loss of 2.
How often do we see linebackers be so fast trying to track down the ball carrier that they end up actually overrunning the play and allowing the running back to cut back? But not this guy. Does a great job staying in phase, stretching this ball out sideways.
There he is.
Him down for a loss.
There he is.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete.
What?
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was
Who
right
can I
there for
look
the
at that?
taking.
And I
Yeah,
believe
the
the
foot's going
referee
to look
was
at that.
buzzed by the replay officials
play is under review.
indicating let's get a closer look at this. They trigger this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call will be overturned.
For the extra point.
Nevis good on the extra point. And the Shamrocks are out to a 21-10 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Blues offense ready to get back to work. They look to make some inroads here. They're down 21-10 in this one as they come up on a first down. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds up around the 39-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
And a St. Louis first down.
He'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Yo.
A shotgun snap. He'll
You
look
got
to
slow.
throw.
Oh, you
Good
almost
work
whew.
defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass
Lulu out
falls
here
incomplete.
locking down.
And the defender does such a good
Somebody
job
did
by
their
not only
homework.
putting himself in position to make the play,
Like, put
but
this
how
shit
often do we
on
see guys that are there
auto.
and they just can't quite make it.
If
In
this
this case,
franchise handle
he's
their
there,
own.
knocks the
All you
ball
do is
down,
go out
really
there and
nice play.
perform for him.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's very close to a first down, but it doesn't look like he got there.
Don't need
Yes,
to.
they're going to mark him a yard short.
Big time fourth down. They better convert this bitch.
They will indeed go as they look to throw.
That's
He's
smart.
going to be out of bounds, but he will have enough to pick up a
Oh,
first
this
down.
is fucking down, man.
A little bit of
I
a
think they
risky
can stop
decision for
Shamrocks
some,
on
Mike, but
offense.
frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and we're going to keep this drive alive. So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here
32.
and make sure they end the half with some
32
sort of points. Now,
custom
that
teams.
incompletion,
No
not
more
ideal,
X
but
factors
at the
like
very
Lamar
least, it stops
Jackson,
the clock.
Patrick Mahomes,
Catch
none
your
of them.
breath,
I don't
get
got
back
none
in
of
the
them
huddle,
this week.
and this next
All
play,
underrated players.
it's
I
gotta
let
be
Madden
gotta
decide who
have
they
it
want to
best
be the
play
next
call.
X factors.
They'll look to throw again. The open man is Atkins.
Go.
And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now the offense will use their third and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in the
Oh,
opening
my
half.
goodness. All I need is 32 minutes.
Third and a yard.
Looking back in this new global football league. It's my shit.
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot
Put it out
here,
there for the hook.
back of the end zone. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Touchdown Blues. His 6th touchdown now for the season.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle four, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter
Oh,
and
boy,
the
that boy
first 2
Slovis
minutes of the
been
third
balling
quarter.
these
Here
last
they are
couple
now.
of
They go
weeks.
down
9
and they
touchdown
steal
passes.
a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first
Yep.
coming out of the break.
Greg ain't lying. This league got some cold-blooded receivers. Cold-blooded receivers is underrated. Madden put up on this bitch. And they said it's a touchdown. Both of these teams back and forth. I knew it.
Blues are back within 4.
That's why they live on this ReeceMustSee Football Network. $11 seconds for Honolulu. I doubt they gonna sit on that.
Halftime, coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked
There you
away.
go. They get a good kick return.
This
They're
will be
going to do something
returned
with it.
from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
1 second. Set on it.
At their
Hold on
own
now.
27-yard line.
Random play caller. They're going to sit on it. That's smart.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard
Hold on,
line.
shoot. Hold on.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they get the timeout.
Hold on.
They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Howard. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Scott, thanks. No rest at the break for a couple of, I'm sure, weary defensive coordinators trying to figure out how to stop these offenses here in the second half.
Same thing.
Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Blues offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion left. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Open man is Tylan Wallace. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 5.
The 36-yard line.
They'll motion the slot man right. He'll look to throw. Rolling right. It's taken in. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 47-yard line.
Carry now for Allen. He'll get about 3, and that's going to lead to 3rd down.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
They'll get 19 out of that play. That's enough for a first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Some good running there. He'll fall forward for about 7.
A 7-yard pickup.
From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 3. On the ground, it is Allen. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Chris Barnes from that linebacker position making the play. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard.
Here we go, sack.
Now a give to Davis. And they get it at the 18-yard line. The drive stays alive. 1st down picked up.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the 1st down, and they're able to convert.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hut, hut.
Here comes the jet sweep. And he tries to get to the edge, but cannot do it. Good job by the defense. No gain.
Well, that defense had that pegged from the jump, Mike. They tried to catch him a little off guard by doing a jet sweep to the wide receiver. There was no going anywhere on the outside. Great pursuit by the defense. No gain.
Batted away. It's incomplete. After that incomplete pass, we have a player shaken up. The training staff going to look, and will step out for a moment. A couple of 3rd down conversions already on this drive. This one tougher. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. The Shamrocks offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. Their lead is just a point as they begin it on this drive with 1st and 10. Drive will start on the ground, and he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 5. They'll run out of the gun with Johnson. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
Some pretty good speed coming off the line there, and it helped him disrupt that draw. Well, I don't even think disrupting is the right word. He flat out stopped the draw, handing them a loss.
Throwing on 3rd down is Howard. And he is very close to the 1st down, but an eyeball, he is shy of it. And they say it's 4th and inches.
This exact situation here, Mike, tends to get a lot of conversation around the league. I think I'm going for it. I think here around midfield, you got to maintain possession, see if you can end this drive with some points. I think you got to stay aggressive, keep your offense on the field.
They'll throw for it with Howard. Taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Play action, it's Howard. Throw here down the field. Will fall, incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
On 2nd down.
Sorry, Johnson here.
Inside the 20. And he will not get to the end zone, but he'll get plenty of yards. A terrific run, bringing it to the 5.
1st down.
It's a big one right there. A gain of 48. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal.
Ready? Rock all 80. Go.
They run on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical. He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get paid to make the difficult catches. And I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance to come away with this drive.
There it is.
Some points.
There it is.
That one taken in, middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Honolulu. That is 2nd TD catch of the season. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Nevis good on the extra point. And the Shamrocks are going to open up the lead to 8. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Blues offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. The deficit is 8 as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
So we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Back to throw. And he just does catch that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion. They need one right now. 3rd and long. Oh, maybe a free play as he'll look to throw it. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they were hoping for a little more on that one. Brought down well short of the 1st. So it'll bring up 4th down.
Still 3rd down.
The penalty helps a bit, but it's still 3rd and long. There's that man again. Another catch. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
Another really nice throw right there. And as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
On comes the Blues punter. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. He'll take this in back at the 16. And he's going to be brought down after a short return And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The Shamrocks offense ready to take over once more. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Johnson. And he'll pick up 2 out to the 27.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a second down and 8. From the gun, it's Howard. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And he'll be brought down up around the 38-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
First and 10.
That's good for a Honolulu first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard
Off the
line.
play fake, here's Howard.
Out.
Now he'll air one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second
It leads
down.
to second and 10.
Working out of the gun, here's Howard. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
To go.
Here we go. 70 Lions.
To throw again, it's Howard.
Mhm.
He finds his man, it's Skoranek. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
First down. First and 10.
So this is a part of the game that everybody
Wow,
works on,
looking
Mike. They
good.
call it 4-minute offense, and you don't necessarily have to have 4 minutes on the clock. But the whole idea is we possess the ball late in the fourth quarter with the lead. The goal is we want to end the game with the ball. So that third down conversion is going to go a long way. Protect the ball, continue to pick up first downs. If they do that, I don't even think their opponent sees the ball again.
Nothing nasty, done.
From the 42-yard line, here's second and 1.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
On the ground, it's the tight end. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
That's another Honolulu first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
They'll get creative here on the jet sweep. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 12. And that will be a first down.
At the 18-yard line.
Let's go now.
They'll run this over the center with Johnson.
Stop it. They put this game up. Rick, they couldn't be stopped for that.
Might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Shamrocks. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Blues offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with first and 10. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. A short one there to Bellinger. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
Daniel Bellinger. A 5-yard pickup on the play. And it's 3rd down.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. Open man left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down, but we do have a flag on the field, and they are already walking backwards. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long. They'll send a man in motion left. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick throw here is complete. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. That'll be a gain of 20, much of it coming after the catch as they pick up the first down. They'll look to throw yet again. That one, it's on target, but it goes as an incompletion. Looks like he had that one in his grasp, but unable to hold on, and it will be 2nd down. They'll look to throw again. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Open man, right side, he's got it. It's a pickup of 12 as they wind up converting on 4th down.
Lewis, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Back to the air one more time. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
All 3 timeouts plus the 2-minute warning remain as we get set for 1st and 10. Blitz coming, he'll throw it. This is intercepted. Picked off by Akilo Witherspoon. And the Shamrocks are going to take possession here at their own 16-yard line.
Snap, they match. Shamrocks is on point this week. They match fire with fire.
Begins with a give to Johnson.
He's got a high octane offense. Shamrocks said, let's bring off.
And he's been on an absolute tear throughout this entire game, Mike. I mean, he's averaging over 10 yards per carry. And anytime you can run the ball with that explosiveness, it's just going to be hard to do.
He'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. We'll get it with just under 90 seconds remaining. They'll drop to throw.
Good to me.
He'll go right and find his running back. It'll be a
pickup. So just they hit him so hard. Try to dislodge him through the ball, but so they won't fit. Held on to it.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one.
Lewis 2-game win streak looking like it's snap.
Second and a yard. They'll stick with him again. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker. And they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
So the fans gonna head home happy. It's a win for the hometown squad. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.
Mama up. So I'm about to get myself in the water in a second, so I'll be there within the next hour. Yeah.